morning class 7 student. Welcome again to the online classes of Small Wonder Secondary School. In our previous class, we learnt about physical change and chemical change. I hope you clearly understand the difference between the physical change and chemical change, and now you are able to write the different examples of the physical and chemical change, right? So today I am going to teach you a next part number 3 of related to the physical and chemical change. So today we discuss about elements, compounds and mixtures, and types of elements is metal, non-metal and noble gases. To understand the chemical reactions, let's learn about elements, molecules and compounds. Alright, तो प्रीवियस क्लास में हमने केमिकल रिएक्शन और केमिकल चेंजेस के बारे में स्टडी करी थी, तो ये एक केमिकल रिएक्शन का ही एक सेकेंडरी पार्ट है. ऑलराइट, सो फर्स्ट वी डिस्कस अबाउट द एलिमेंट्स. सो एलिमेंट इज a substances that consist of only one type of atom and cannot be broken down into the simple substance, either physically or chemically, are known as elements. Alright, so element हम किसे कहेंगे, यानी ऐसे substance only one types के atoms present होते हैं. Alright, what is atom we discuss in a next slide. Alright, so ऐसे substance जिसमें सारे atom या सारे molecules एक ही तरह के atom से बने होते हैं, तो ऐसे substance को हम क्या कहेंगे, elements. Alright, so substance either physically or chemically known as elements. Alright, so what is physically and chemically, you all know about that. Alright, so elements can be further classified into two broad groups, metal and non-metals. For example, iron, copper, this is a metal. Alright, and oxygen and carbon is a non-metal. Alright, so elements. This page is from your book, so please open your book. Whenever I am going to teach you, open your book and read your chapter with me, so you have to clear your topic. Alright, कि आपको पूरा topic अच्छे से clear होगा, so please open your book and read this chapter with me. Alright, so elements, any pure substance, okay, underline the pure substances which cannot be broken into two or more pure substances by chemical means is called the elements. यानी ऐसे substance जिसे हम broken down यानी और छोटे parts में divide नहीं कर सकते. The substances which is made up of only one kind of atom is known as elements. Alright, so scientists have discovered 115 different type of animals so far. Among these 82 elements is normal elements. Normal means they do not react with the any other and they do not radiate the harmful radiations. Okay, so 82 elements are categorized in normal elements. By normal elements we mark such elements which do not give out any harmful radiation. And there are 33 elements which is called radioactive elements, because the radioactive elements which gives out a harmful radiation. Okay, so on the earth total 150 known elements is present, or in a 115 elements 82 elements is the normal elements and 33 elements is a radioactive elements. Alright, now elements has two parts, atoms and molecules. So first one is atom. The atom is the smallest unit of the element which take part in a chemical reaction. Okay, so element की सबसे smallest unit, okay, like a living thing की सबसे smallest unit is a cell. So similarly, if we are using element, then the simplest unit या smallest units we denote with the atoms. Alright, now second one is the molecules, the smallest unit of pure substance which always exists independently and can retain physical and chemical properties of the substance is called the molecules. Okay, for example, oxygen gas. Okay, oxygen we denote with the O2. Okay, हम ऑक्सीजन को कैसे लिखते हैं? O2. O2 मीन्स कि ऑक्सीजन का फॉर्मूला हुआ, यानी ऑक्सीजन किस फॉर्म में है? दो एटम आपस में कंबाइन होके बने हैं. बट अगर हम उसको एक O को लेंगे तो उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? एटम. If we are using O2, then we call molecule of oxygen. Clear? यानी एटम तो क्या हुआ? यानी एक सिंपल जो सब्सटेंस हुआ, यानी O ऑक्सीजन का, तो उसे हमने क्या कहा? एटम. बट इफ वी यूजिंग O2 मीन्स ऑक्सीजन इन्वायरमेंट में O2 की फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट रहती है, नॉट इन अ O. ऑलराइट, सो O2 क्या हुआ? मॉलिक्यूल. क्लियर? एटम्स एंड मॉलिक्यूल्स के डिफरेंस क्लियर हुए. सो give some examples like hydrogen molecule consist of two atom. Okay, hydrogen environment में किस फॉर्म में होती है? H2. Okay, so two atoms H and H, two atoms हमने लिए तो क्या बना? हाइड्रोजन का मॉलिक्यूल. Similarly, oxygen consists of two atoms O2. Okay, if we using single O, then atom of oxygen, and if we using O2, then we say that oxygen molecule. Similarly, phosphorus molecule consists of four atoms. Okay, then phosphorus is made. Okay, so phosphorus molecules have a P4. Okay, and if we using single P, then we call phosphorus atom. If we are using P4, then we say that phosphorus molecule. Clear? Now, sulfur molecule consists of 8 atoms in the sulfur. So we call S8 for the sulfur molecule and only S using for the sulfur atom. Clear? The difference between atoms and molecules. So atom is the simplest unit of element, and molecule is the also a pure substance, substance which is present in the existing dependently on the earth surface. Alright, so next one is a classification of elements. Okay, so there for the sake of the convenience, elements has been divided into three classes. Okay, elements are divided into three: metal, non-metals and noble gases. Okay, so what is metal and non-metal? Let's come with me. First we discuss the symbols of the element, then we discuss about metal and non-metals. Okay, so in mathematics we represent in the simplest form for addition, subtractions, division, multiplication. We are using different symbols for their denotation. Okay, similarly in different substances we are using different symbols like road signals and different type of symbols. In the same way, in a chemistry we are using the symbols for the different elements. Alright, so in mathematics we denote mathematical operations by symbol. For example, plus denoted addition, denoted division, etc. In much the same way, in the chemistry also each element is denoted by the symbols. Okay, so these are the Dalton symbols. Okay, look into your book. Okay, so Dalton using silver for S, lead L, gold, oxygen and carbon. These are the symbol. Okay, तो जहाँ पर हम पूरे words को यहाँ लिखकर किसका यूज करते हैं? Symbols की. Similarly, Archimedes gave these type of symbol for different elements. Alright. In the older day, Archimedes used certain symbol for elements. John Dalton also gave certain other elements symbols for the elements. However, as the number of the element known to the man increased, a more efficient system of naming element was evolved. ओके, तो जैसे पहले यानी प्रिमिटिव टाइम्स में या ओल्डर डेज में हम कह सकते हैं कि बहुत ही कम एलिमेंट्स नो थे, तो उनके सिंबल्स को लर्न करना बहुत ही इजी था. बट नाउ डेज अ नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट इज इंक्रीजिंग अ डे बाय डे, सो उनको रिमेम्बराइज या मेमोराइज रखना बहुत ही टिपिकल हुआ. सो देयर एफिशिएंट सिस्टम ऑफ नेमिंग ऑफ द एलिमेंट वाज डेवलप्ड. ऑलराइट, So in the modern system, means nowadays of naming element, each element is denoted by the first letter. Okay. For example, we using O for the oxygen, alright, C for the carbon. Okay. In the English in the Latin language, in the capital letter. For example, symbols of elements carbon is C. Okay. Most of the students writing the symbols in the small letter. Okay, तो जब आप small letter में उसे लिखेंगे, this is not a correct answer. So always write in a capital letter. Okay, तो symbols हमेशा किस form में रहेंगे? Capital letter. However, when the first letter of several element is the same, okay, means carbon, cobalt, calcium, chlorine, okay, all the element have a first word is C. So what we do for these type of element? So the element is denoted by the two letters. First letter of the symbols is a capital letter and followed by the second and third letter in the name of the element in the small letter. Like calcium, we are using Ca, chlorine we are using Cl. Okay. For example, element carbon, calcium and chromium beings with the letter C. Alright. So therefore symbols of carbon is C, but the calcium is Ca. C is a capital and A is a small. That of the chromium is Cr. A symbol is not numerically used as a sign of the elements. It also denotes one atom of the elements. Only single atom is denoted in the element. C means a single element, not a molecule. The element calcium and one atom of the calcium. Ca we are using for the one atom of the any element. Alright. Now some elements found in the human body, in how many percentage and where they are found. Okay, first one is the oxygen. Oxygen is found in the lungs, essential for the respiration, you know that, and present in water and other components. Alright, so total percentage of oxygen is 65% in our body. Now carbon found in every molecule of the body, in every cell, every type of food particles and different type of substance. Carbon is a present. So in our body total 18.6% oxygen is carbon is present. Now hydrogen is a compound of water molecules. In water hydrogen is present, which is 9.7% in our body. Nitrogen is a compound of protein. Okay, every protein substance having a nitrogen substance. So in our body total 3.2% of nitrogen substances or element is present. Calcium is a major component for the skeletal system, found in the bones and the teeth, total 1.8%. Now phosphorus, potassium, sodium, chlorine, magnesium, sulfur are very low percentage are present in our body. Alright, and they also are very required and very useful for our body. चाहे वो बहुत ही कम अमाउंट में हमारी बॉडी के लिए रिक्वायर्ड होते हैं, लेकिन इनकी वेरी लो क्वांटिटी भी अगर बहुत उससे भी कम हो जाती है तो हमारी बॉडी में डिफरेंट डिजीज या डिफरेंट टाइप के डिसऑर्डर्स हो सकते हैं. ओके, सो दीज आर द इम्पॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट फॉर फाउंड इन द ह्यूमन बॉडीज. Now we discuss the different types of elements which divide into three types: metal, non-metal and noble gases. First we discuss about metals. Okay, so metal, any of the metal, we can say that if has a luster, luster means अगर उनमें shine होती है, then we say that this is the metallic substance. It has a shine and metallic glow. Second, it is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Is ductile. Ductile means if we are it can be drawn into the wire. Okay, metals को हम किस में convert कर सकते हैं? Wires में. Similarly, metals are malleable, means if we are beating them, then they convert into the thin sheet. So these are the properties of metal. On the basis of these property, we can say that this is the metallic substance. All right. Now the non-metallic substance, they have no luster and it cannot be polished, like oxygen gas, hydrogen gas, sulfur, etc. Is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. It's not ductile, it not malleable. Okay, ना तो हम उनको वायर्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, ना ही हम उन्हें शीट्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. Is a gas or liquid or brittle solid at room temperature. ऑलराइट, अगर इफ वो सॉलिड कंडीशन में है तो वो ब्रिटल नेचर, यानी अगर हम उस पर बीटिंग करेंगे तो वो पाउडरी फॉर्म में ब्रेक डाउन हो सकता है. सिमिलरली दे हैव अ वेरी लो मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट एंड डज नॉट प्रोड्यूस द सोनोरस ringing sound on being heating. But in a case of metal, when we beat the metal, they produce a ringing sound. Okay, so these are the properties of the non-metal. On the basis of these property, we can say that the substance is non-metal. All right. Some common non-metal is hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine. These are the gases, and these are the symbol. Hydrogen for H, nitrogen N, oxygen O, fluorine F, chlorine Cl, and bromine, which is liquid, Br. Okay, symbol is Br. Iodine, which is solid, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus and silicon are the solid non-metal. Their symbol iodine for I, carbon for C, sulfur for S, phosphorus for P, and silicon is Si. Alright. So these are some example of the non-metal. Now noble gases, or the second name is inert gases. The element found in air interacts in a gaseous state which do not react chemically with any other element is called noble gas. Okay, यानी मेटल और नॉन मेटल के बाद में जो थर्ड कैटेगरीज होती है एलिमेंट्स की, उसे हम कहते हैं नॉन मेटल, एंड दे डू नॉट रिएक्ट केमिकली विद एनी अदर ऑफ द सब्सटेंस एंड दे प्रेजेंट इन द गैसेस फॉर्म इन द environment. All right. So as these elements are found only in the air in the small tracks, and they are sometimes called rare gases, noble gases, or inert gases. All right. Now what is compound? So the substance in which two or more elements. Now element is clear, so we understand compound. So the which substance only two or more elements are combined together. जब दो या दो से ज़्यादा element combine होते हैं chemically, then we say that this is a compound. Okay, so the chemically indefined properties are known as compound. For example, two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen combine to make a water. So H2O. H2O means hydrogen की two atom and one molecule of oxygen makes a compound. All right. Now the mixture. Okay, mixture means जिसमें बहुत सारे substance in different ratio में present होते हैं, तो उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? Mixture. Substances in which two or more substances are mixed together physically in no definite property. यानी कोई fixed ratio नहीं है कि कौन कितने अमाउंट में प्रेजेंट है. ऑलराइट, सो दीज टाइप ऑफ सब्सटेंस को हम क्या कहेंगे? मिक्सचर. फॉर एग्जांपल शुगर सॉल्यूशन. ओके, हम वाटर का कितना भी अमाउंट ले सकते हैं, कितने भी अमाउंट में हम उसमें शुगर को डिसॉल्व कर सकते हैं. सो दीज आर द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द मिक्सचर. ऑलराइट, so a mixture is a material that can be separated by the physical means into two or more substances. They are not chemically combined. For example, soil is a mixture of sand, clay, water, humus. Also air is a mixture of different type of gases. Okay, so these type of substance is known as mixture. Okay. So students, I hope you clearly understand about the elements and atoms and molecules and different type of elements. Alright, in our next class we will discuss about the compound in detail and rusting of iron and crystallization. So student, I hope you clearly understand this topic very well. Read this chapter very carefully. This is the very important chapter for your future classes also. So read this chapter twice a time and underline the important points and note down some symbols related to the metals and non-metal in your classwork notebook. And whenever I am check your notebook, then I will check your symbols without any of the help of your parents. Use only your book for the help. Alright, so write 10 example of the physical change, 10 example of the chemical change, and 10 symbols of metal and non-metal. Alright, I hope you can do this. Okay, thank you.